Hello, 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 everybody. It's Blue back again, and I'm here to play some more Amnesia The Dark Descent. This is stream number 3, and we'll be probably not finishing the game today, but we'll be close. We had Eric. Hello, Eric. How's it going? We got Dog. Hello. I love how everyone's now calling me Blue. Hey, Mash. How's it going? So, and Cryptid redeeming first as well. Well, thank you very much. I think, shall we just sort of dive right into things? I think that probably sounds like a good idea. Right, so we got here last time, and there's this machine. Now, this started off in the middle. So I'm just gonna mess about with it, because there's probably some note somewhere that tells me what it's supposed to be on. So that it didn't do anything on either of these with small. So let's try medium. Okay, that's quieter. Chilling like a villain. Ah, yeah. No worries, Cryptid. You have yourself a good trip out. Oh dear, some proofs and editing some bits. Nice. Oh, that's even quieter. That's quieter. That's louder. Okay. Right, that's much quieter now. Ratty, no. Hey, Artru, how's it going? Okay, we'll leave it at that, because that's made it much quieter. Hey, Francine, how's it going? You enjoy yourself a lurkey? We've already got somebody after us. Shrooms! Let's just hide for a sec. Oh, they are right here. Need to interact with human beings. Dark, going dark. I hope you survive interacting with other human beings. It's a terrible thing. Okay, I think we might be safe now. Yeah, don't worry, there's no big overblown apology or anything today. So you don't need to worry about that. Can't go up there. Hey Axel, how's it going? That's where I came in. Now I haven't been on this side yet. Is there anything here? Secrets? No, no tinderboxes or nothing. Hey Pommy! How's it going, Bumblebee? Pipe seems to be loose. Okay, you're clearly useful for something. Picked up a pipe. Well, I know there's no combat in this, so it's not like I can, you know... Ooh! Ah ha ha! I got it in the box. I highly doubt I'll be getting the achievement for getting all tinder boxes, because I'm sure there's some I've missed, because there's already a note I've missed. Alright, so this has to be the way I go. Ooh, hello.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
So I must have to go through here. Well, I just got a pipe. Oh. Aha! I'm a genius! Not great. I'm ill, hence why I missed advance to get until 7 or 8 this morning. Oh no, Axel, I hope you feel better soon. Take care of yourself, rest up, hydrate plenty, keep warm. I am Le Genius. Hey, Magic. Gotta open my back door after lunch today. The old Maltese lock is shot. Oh no. Hopefully it's not too bad to fix. Oh. It is impossible to get through. Okay. Wouldn't even know how to fix that. Having some gastric issues from suddenly AWOL, that is why. No worries, Pommy. Nobody has to be here but me, but I'm very thankful that you are here. Hello. Oh! Oh!
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
That's one of the monsters that's been hacked to pieces. Thank you. Ominous. Okay, so what do I do here? Because this is now blocked off. There's nothing else in here. Basically, with the modern door knob, only the door is solid oak. Ooh, that's going to be hell to drill through and such, but it's going to look amazing when it's done, I'm sure. Nominated mod today, so just want to give a heads up. No worries, Pommy. Honestly, there's people here as well, so you just make sure you look after yourself. We don't want you to mod to your detriment. Probably nothing to worry about. Just probably an accident while shaving. Ah! Draco with the raid! Thank you, Draco! I'm just gonna take a second to hide. Hi, Draco! How was Digimon? I've been hearing some really good things about the new one. The care package! Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Like Axe said, don't go modding yourself to death, Pommy. Well, he broke the door down. Okay, I think he's gone. But I'm just gonna hide back here for a second while I'm reading chat. Hey, Dr. James! Pommy needs to go potty again. Oh, yes, there was a care package. Everyone, make sure you stretch and have a hydrate. Oh, nice fresh water. Yeah, new and Sydney Fun, been thoroughly enjoying it. So I don't think it was... Oh, thank you very much, Draco. If you're not already, please go give Draco a follow. He's a lovely, lovely lad. Australia, isn't it? I know you're in the Upside Downs. I can't remember if it was... I couldn't remember for a second if it was Australia or New Zealand. I'm pretty sure it's Australia, right? So, yes, go give Draco some love. Lovely fella. Hide. What's personality looking like? Slight headache, a few cuts and bruises. Ah, we're Reeds. Hey Scruff, how's it going? Yeah, in the future place of Aussie, you're only having it at 10, 11 PM for myself on a Thursday night. On a school night! On a school night! Well, thank you very much, Draco, for the raid. If you need to raid and fade, please do so. Make sure you do all the post-stream self-cares. And we'll greatly appreciate you coming by. Let's try this bit first. I graduated school a while ago. Yeah, still. It's still a school night. Technically. Oh no. I might have to kite him. I might have to get his attention and run away from him. To be fair, I'd be up this late back then too. Game of life. So this guy can one-shot me. Hi! Hello! Are you bugged out? No, you're not! No, you're not! Hey, Green! Oh! Okay. Hey, Green, how's it going? Create a distraction. Okay, what is there around that I can use to create a distraction? There were stones. There were stones around here. Stones! I don't know how I managed it. Oh, come on! Ah, I'll give them the old... Huh, what was that noise? I was running! Dude's really interested in that corridor, yeah. Alright, well, we somewhat know what we're doing now. Katsu curry or 5-piece beef ramen. Personally, I would go for katsu. But I just really love katsu curry. Yeah, everyone is on the same page. Oh. He's not here. Majority vote Katsu, yeah, because everyone else here is people of culture. Except for Axel. Like the Spice Girls once said, spice up your life. That is true. Okay. There's never any escape. Things like this live with you always. How could he have known if Henry would show up down the road or even at his house? Is he that mad? Would he do that? Well, love you too. Okay, we are somewhere new. And there's 4 doors. So let's just open this one and have a look-see. I've got plenty of tinder boxes. And there's another one anyway. Okay. What do you say?
August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Oh dear, oh dear. So there's some kind of machinery here, but I don't know what these levers do. Nissin brand is the best. Yeah. Nissin is the best brand of noodles. Nissin have the best nudes. You heard it here first. Tinderbox. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so that one won't budge, so I have to go that way. Dreaming around, but it escapes me. Well, we've got some light here. I prefer pot nudes or bulldog nudes. Spicy food wrecks my tongue, so don't eat it. I have no mouth tolerance. I love me some spicy. Love, love, love it. I mean, I told the story last stream about me and the foul curry. Love some spicy. Yeah, come on. Thank you. I swear, if I do end up getting all of the tinderboxes in this run without any sort of guide or anything, everyone watching needs to give TYG a sub. I don't make the rules. That's just how they are. Only one of your family you can handle spice? Like, me and my mum can, my dad and my sister
I
can't.
need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Oh. Hello.
Help me. Pull the switch. Next to me. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an all. Yes, that's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but guess by all. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken wall and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Okay then. So, you know that Agrippa guy who's been mentioned several times?
I hate to bother you first.
It's this guy.
But if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. Look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Wein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to heaven, a recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
Okay then. So, we've heard, yes, Daniel, who was thrown into the lion's den. We know that now. However, that was Heinrich Agrippa, a 16th century philosopher and scientist who also studied the occult. And again, Johann Weyer, who was his apprentice student as well. Real people who existed in history back in the 16th century or so, I believe. And it's long after that. They've been here for, or certainly Agrippa has been here for hundreds of years. With, we presume, the same Alexander. Agrippa, it sounds like a lame villain. And was the mild was too much. For me, if my scalp isn't tingling, it's not spicy enough. Yeah, exactly, Magic. If it should add to the flavour, not cancel it out completely. Don't understand people who eat spicy stuff just to see how much pain they can handle. Yeah, me either. Told the Palm made jalapenos and was bonkers. But Pommy, what's changed since then? Cheeky rando nandos. To be fair, most McDonald's are sand? Yum! Not incorrect. Axel redeeming another care package. Everyone stretch and hydrate. Yeah, care packages all over the shop. Well, it's good to take care of yourself, after all. That sounds like someone's still alive. Chancel. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Right, I'm going back to the day. Hey, Gulligo Jack, how's it going? Thank you for the lurky lurks. The thick liquid spread across his tongue, swelled excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest in the morning sun. Will this ever end?
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Oh, nice. They're very deliberately driving people to madness in order to get energy. Yeah, Dr. James is already sick, Axel. So he should also be looking after himself.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Sit in front of the PC. Got it. Dr. James, you remember you are a doctor, right? Meat. Well, it looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Insert laugh track here. Eating ramen in bed presently. PhD.MD, but yes, I do remember. And? Your point being? Oh, we are going real crazy now. I was gonna say that, you know, being a man with a doctorate is that you should be sensible enough and intelligent enough to take care of yourself. But then I remember all the other PhD people that I've ever met, and not taking care of yourself is pretty par for the course, actually. They tend to make some of the dumbest decisions I have ever seen in my entire life. And also the craziest drinkers. Or at least among them. Like, rugby players think they're hot for how much they can drink. No. They ain't ever hung out with engineers. I can tell you that much for a fact. And, oh, anyway, by the way, massive underground temple. Just casually. PhD, practically hollow duck. I always take Dr. James' advice as doctor's orders, though. MD, macho duck. They can be pretty self-destructive group for sure, yep.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Just a minute. No worries, Dr. James. You have yourself a good lurk and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
12th of August, 1839. banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Oh dear. He's getting a taste for blood. And as for buckets of tar. As for how we found your temple, just peeked under the quilt. There we go. Tinderbox. That's a lot of machinery. That won't budge, apparently. But my ramen. God damn it, Pengy! A Pengy? Pommy! Puppy cat betrayal. Nice. Daniel's exploring his kinkier side. Yep. Look, just because Daniel found a cult with a very enigmatic and ageless man in charge of it. Beast! Hey Beast, how's it going? Oh, hello. Shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? You know, Blue, you could have been prevented playing this entire game if you'd won that hard. Beast. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Are we sure he's in charge, not just covering for the big boss? And a high vis not being so high up. Well, don't need the high vis. Not being so high up, maybe. Okay, so nothing else in here? Just lantern oil? Is that it? Well, okay then. I guess this is the ritual torture chamber. The rest of them were just torture chambers. This is the ritual one. So, one of the things that's been sort of hinted at, which I believe is true, the people that were brought in by Alexander, the criminals, were not all criminals. and many were simply abducted. So it wasn't that they were, not facing their death with dignity and for their crime and stuff like that. Daniel was first off lied to by Alexander to make him more amenable to doing all these horrific things, because it's like, in his mind he's like, well, I'm doing it to criminals who deserve it, therefore I'm a good person doing these things, therefore it's not a bad thing I'm doing, therefore he will do them. And once his mind and body was stained with blood enough, he could go ahead. There's always smooth hemispherical depression at the top. Now, I believe I can't go this way. Yep! Hey, dog! Oh, look, it's Event Horizon. You get distracted by watching quiz shows on TV. You got distracted by watching quiz shows on TV. That's fair enough, though, honestly. Smooth spherical depression, my brain...
Is this ill-timed witnessing, then? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you!
We're catching up further and further with the present. Our memories. At the end of the day, basically, we're a terrible person. He could have said no to doing all these different things, trying to prolong his own life. But no. He willingly
Good to see you.
chose to do these things.
I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know.
Is that
Baron
so?
Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead heart for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Yep. At least 300.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Right, I may need to backtrack. I need to do something to get these open. But I don't know what.
Ah, you again. Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really weiter, none other than Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy, he's probably the greatest man in history, and you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
I mean, a little bit of both. Yeah, exactly, everyone. Like, our character is completely culpable in everything that he's done. He's so guilt-ridden, he's just trying to make excuses.
My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
I think a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B magic. I think he initially did believe Alexander that they were all criminals. However, I think it probably became quite apparent that was not the case. But he continued to believe it anyway for his own sanity, for... Ooh, that's a big spider. For his feelings of guilt. I think it's rather safe to say that's the case. Again, we are not a good person. We are an awful, terrible human being. Ah ha ha! Good thing I came back. I missed you. Name for that Amnesia Stalker crossover where Daniel wakes up with tattoos or something. I've never actually played Stalker. I've heard good things about them. I just never got around to playing. Okay, so the lever's through here.
Get her back!
Not working, so it must be wrong with the machinery. Can I turn this valve? No. Put in the journal. No. No. Okay. Yeah, so Haunted, we never got 3 of 3, which I'm gutted about. We've got every other one. So, 2 levers on the top floor are not working. It's probably some problem. With the machinery. A mystic barrier blocks passage into the chancel. Yeah. Stalker 2 is very good, very atmospheric. Only problem, some tech issues. I played 2, love the first 3 though. Yeah, because for those who don't know, Stalker 2 at least was made by a Ukrainian company. And it's amazing the fact that they were able to put out a game, considering what's been going on the past few years with the invasion. So, yeah, of course it's not 100% finished, but they were still able to put it out and still make a pretty decent game. So, that's incredible work. So we need to find something. We need to find something to do with this machinery on how to fix it. Excessive emotions like guilt, shame, fear, and trauma can cause psychogenic amnesia. Yes, except that's not what this guy has. This guy deliberately gave himself amnesia. He chose to forget. That's the whole thing at the very beginning of it, actually. He doesn't want to remember what he's done. So he takes a medicine that was used to torture victims. They would give them amnesia, give the torture victims amnesia to re-torture them over again. He took the same mixture to forget, so he wouldn't be so guilt-ridden when he went through.
Oh, exactly. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe it's the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
So Agrippa's, I guess, our little hint boy at the minute. Let's go back to Chancel. Jank is love. When you played the first one, the original trilogy was good, down was broken. This was back when patching stuff was more difficult than just leaving Steam running in the background. Yep. Who in their right mind, clearly not Daniel, would give themselves amnesia? The guilt? The guilt for murdering? We don't know, but a lot of people. Okay, so I might be missing something in the chancel. I don't. I can hear machinery. Yeah, but this is, this won't budge. I've got to find a way to open this. Solid metal in good shape, this is no use. I need to find some way to break down this. Yeah, there are plenty of games which I've played before, which I absolutely love, but I fully recognize that they are super levels of jank. Like, simply being janky isn't enough to, like, completely ruin a game. But it can certainly harm a game. What's it like? Slight headache, okay. Ritual stuff, and then down here was the ritual chamber. Can't get up and over, can't go underneath. Just lots of blood around, no weapon or anything like that. Biblically accurate and simulator. Some car is many levels of janky. Do you mean like an actual car, or is that a game? Apparently it's a game, I guess. Nothing else here. And I can only proceed when I've got an orb. It's a game, you have to build a car. I do like cars. So what do I do? I can't get through these doors. There's nothing else like around here. To the Dave. Spawn, shop car, butcher parts, the assembly engine, literally piece by piece. Also die. A lot. If we do, must be in another section of the level, yeah. My face.
How are things coming? I found the real which had not been planned. Do you know Mithraism? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old thing, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
Interesting. It has to be somewhere back here. Can I use this item this way? The orb. Yeah. Oh. Will it? No. I was genuinely hoping I'd figured something out there. I felt smart. I almost felt smart for a second. Almost. There's got to be something that I can use, like a crowbar. I've been pushing and pulling on it. Both on this and on the door itself. It would have been Galaxy Brain if that worked, though. Yeah. Because there are puzzles in this which use the physics engine. I have so many tinderboxes right now. Might as well just light up the whole way. There's nothing else in here. I'm guessing that these levers open the doors downstairs. And this just does not move at all. And then this is blocked off. I mean, pushing and pulling on it. Right. Okay. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's look it up. Right, okay. Okay, there's a gripper. Found a gripper. I want to start by saying I'm not totally stupid. And no, I don't have to go down the well. But I would like to clarify,
Good to see.
I'm not totally
Not many
stupid.
orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg. I was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of carbon temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of
Thank you, Balmy.
he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide beyond the world itself.
Oh. So, Yeah. The orbs are like interdimensional transporters. The stream's a quote gold mine. So last stream was a clip gold mine. This stream is a quote gold mine. Is that what everyone's saying? I will say there's one bit of jank in this game that does get me a little bit. It's stairs. Daniel is very bad at stairs and will get stuck on them. Yeah! We've got a sanity boost! Let's go! So goddamn smart! Let's go!
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Something doesn't sound good. You're too calm for scary, James. Listen, my britches will stay clean and unsoiled. Thank you very much, Pommy.
Dad, good to see you.
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
door's open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Yes, yes. Right. I need a bucket! A bouquet! It's the transept. It's a bouquet! It's bouquet! Nope! Not right now! Loved Mrs. Bouquet. Everyone loved Mrs. Bouquet. And her actress as well, like, the world is a genuine miss without her.
Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Daniel took too much amnesia potion and forgot to use out the stairs. Yep! I think that's the canon now. Or it should be. Agrippa channels Via. Via taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Via claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wyatt told me to feed him a tonic made from paralyzer, vitae, and tampta. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampta, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the world with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Karnak. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Ooh. Axel, you don't know Mrs. Bouquet? Right, somebody find a clip and post it in the Discord for Axel. They need to be educated on Mrs. Bouquet. There's only 5 days left until Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2 comes out. Both time to complete restarts of the project under a different studio. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out. Hopefully it'll be good. I hope so. Because there's quite a few things which have had that. Like, for example, Metroid Prime 4. Well, back on releasing 2 of the most popular clans' Day 1 DLC, which is a good start. It is.
Find a way. August 1839. The Blood Wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Pick the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Pick the man, cut the lines, pick the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Yeah!
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
And there's little petals of blood. Can't exactly say that we're innocent, can we? Secure the prisoner. Ritual began. Yeah, no wonder he wanted the amnesia potion. Again, we are not a good person. But I like that. I like the fact that we are, like, the character we are playing as is a terrible person. But he does want to do something about it after he came to his senses. However, whether that's more a case of not so much coming to his senses as feeling betrayed and wanting to get revenge.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Something's chasing me and I can't see it. Don't know where I'm going. Okay, I think I lost whatever it is. And I can use these to tell where I've been. Soft should be possible to break open. Poison gland. That's the first of the things I needed.
No, don't kill her.
More torture. Traitor did not know what to think of the brass ball as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his dream. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and travelled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. This is a legitimate torture device that has been used in the past. Literally just cook someone alive. That one scared. It didn't scare me, but I did. There was a mini jump. Gotta wait for it to finish cooking. Cook someone alive, and allegedly the acoustics in it make their screams of pain sound like a bull. Yep. And then you can see the pipe here. What they did was they piped that sound up to all those cells that we saw earlier, so that everybody could hear what was happening to the guy being cooked in the bull. That was their whole plan. That's how they got people to go crazy. And in doing so, I guess the vitae that they harvested was stronger. Ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, our protagonist. The man that invented that particular torture device died in it. I would believe it. And honestly, good riddance. It's a terrible thing. Right, there's creatures down here, and I need to be careful. I've managed to light a few torches, so I know roughly where I've been. I can't get over that way. Tinderbox! So many tinderboxes. King he made it for, or did he experience it after inventing something so awful? Yeah, but if he invented it for that king, who's more awful? The guy who came up with it or the guy who wanted it? Which is a little bit like, you know, what we're seeing here. Alexander and Daniel are both awful people. Alexander is providing Daniel the means to survive and also to achieve his own ends. Daniel is the one who's doing all these things and asking for the help. So in this situation, Daniel's the king. You were right there. This place is huge. All of this just sat underground. Under this castle. Did the king want to move? When shove brass balls like, yo, Kingy, check this out!
Whatever it takes.
Okay, so I'm now on the other side of this. God, this place is huge! History was whack. Good thing I had all these tinder boxes, innit?
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
I found a piece of the orb! Time to reenact some torture! Murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Ah, poo, does this mean that I missed a bit of... Have I missed a bit of orb so far? Got the poison gland, got a piece of orb. I don't think this is the room to be trying to regain sanity in, but I'm just going to take a very short stretch break because, you know, we all need to take care of ourselves. So everybody get up, have a stretch, have a hydrate. I shall be back in just a few minutes and we'll continue. Yeah. And we're back. I hope you've all had yourself a hydrate and a stretch. I'm just going to finish off me now slightly cold tea. Let's have a look-see. So let's bring up the Restream chat and get back into things. Probably should have just left this going, staring at the light while I was away. Ah, well. What could go wrong? That sounded like a brute. Oh, he's like right here. Oh, there you are. Really need to not get found, because as we saw earlier, these guys one-shot you. Okay, I haven't been here. Don't think. Oh, maybe I have. Oh, I have. Let's cross the bridge then. Now, am I back where I came in, is the question. I don't know. Hey Gibson, how's it going? Look around, are there any traces of human feces on the floor? If not, you probably haven't been yet. Touche, touche. Well, this is a new place. Oh, look! It's the Iron Maiden! It's the Iron Maiden, everybody! Yeah, you guys can follow our Iron Maiden. Oh, got me! Another maximum fun time chamber. The Forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointing at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realise his eye had ruptured and become... Oh! I'm assuming someone clipped that. I don't think so. Unless, like, Pommy's on it right now. Right, I have a feeling I've missed a piece of the orb already. I'm guessing there's one in per torture chamber. And I didn't find one in the cow chamber. Come on. Load them. Yeah, I've got 2 pieces of orb. It is true that I did get a bit jump scared by the Iron Maiden there, so I guess you could say that I was thunderstruck. You get it? Thunderstruck? It's an Iron Maiden song. Anyway. Okay, so beyond me asking to revoke myself. Aha! Good thing I came back. I had live rewind. What am I clipping? Blue reading the description or Joy at the Iron Maiden? I think Scruff got it, don't worry. Alright, I'm just gonna stare at pretty lights for a second. Oh darn, did we both clip it? No worries. It's all well and good if more than one person clips. Again, this has been the quote stream so far, so I'm pretty sure nobody except me is going to clip the terrible pun that I made as well. And I can guarantee you that Scruff would never use it in the clip show because all his skin would just leave his body and just walk away. Just the thought of the pun. Just give him chills and just like, nope! He eats his own skin. Bow to, Sun God, I'll stand down. Nope. It's alright, Pommy. It looks like both Scruff and Magic got it. Thank you very much to you both. You just focus on feeling better, Pommy, don't worry. Right. So we're back where we started. Good. Men can see with their departures. They are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. See, this is how Daniel is justifying his actions to himself. Oil and tinderbox. Nice, nice, nice. Another tinderbox. Nice, nice. Okay, so this is where I just was. Oh, he saw me. This should be it. Yeah, this is the room. There it is! Okay, I've got 3 pieces of orb. Totally orbular, dude! When Pommy hears words quote or clip, it's like a dog hearing walkies. Well, I mean, Pommy is actually, I don't think you realise this, Pommy is actually a short for Pomeranian. It's Orban time! Hey Scruff, if you're not busy right now, do you fancy photoshopping either Pommy's head onto a Pomeranian or vice versa? Okay, I got 3 things down here. There was 2 entrances down. So my assumption is I have finished this area. And that the other 3 are on the other side. IRL or plushie. Dealer's choice. My favourite part of the stream is when Blue said, "It's amnesia-ing time," and amnesia'd all over those guys. And with that awful reference, I'm a go lurky and trying to nap, so no worries, Cryptid. That's a great note to end on. You enjoy your nap. I hope you feel better for it. Mine was when Blue said, "It's amnesia time," and then promptly forgot what the F he was doing. Okay, so I still need to find a bucket. Ooh. Good thing I opened this. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Can't believe I missed this the first time I came through. What are you doing, Blue Woo? Terrible behaviour, honestly. Terrible.
Ah, you again.
Yes, hello.
You found Vile's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go.
Okay.
If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then.
Okay.
Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vile describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
So that's basically telling you, hey, if you want to get this ending, make sure you do all of these things before you get the orb. Now, we've got some of the ingredients. We've got 3 pieces of the orb. We've got tar, which I assume is what we use to fix the orb. We have we've only got the poison gland so far. We do have a random slab of fresh meat. I don't know what that's for. We've still got the glass jar, which obviously we must put the tonic into. Now, it was mentioned about a mechanic and a well. And it's down there. That's not what I wanted. This. Did that do anything? No? Okay. Wait! Wait, 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 wait! I'm so smart! The new Anguish by L'Oreal. Aged not by time, because you're worth it. Come on. Remains! What we said about dipping your meat into straight channels. Look, yeah? I'll do what I want. Okay, so let's see what's down here.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
That was rather cold and clinical there. No, I definitely do need it. There's a crank to yank. Orb. Wash it before you dip it. Exactly. The funny thing is, it looks like there's natural light coming in, right? Except we are really far underground. So I don't know how that's the case. Thank you, Bommy! That's 4 pieces so far, plus some remains. There's bonus. So we've got 2 of the pieces that we need. J. Shattered orb. Yeah, it is this one. So the paralyzer. I've got paralyzer and Tempter. I just need Vitae, which I get from torturing someone to death. Unless the castle's built on a cliff and we're just at the bottom of it now. Well, I mean, that's also potential.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this? Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Please! I'll do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
The arsonist kept crying. He slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Oh look, we're in Egypt. Yeah. Right, 5 out of 6 pieces of the orb. Now, I presume the last piece is in there, which is why I'm going up here instead. Oh, it's Baron Alexander. What's this? String. Hello. Well, it's on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans, all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. Can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Please make sure not to hit the weak point for massive damage. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once. Wait for the pain to subdue, and strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Your torture, make sure it's consensual. Always arrange your safe word. Always have a bottle of water and blanket close by in case you break someone a bit too much. Oops. Memories! Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Someone should clip Blue teacher's torture. Look, I'm just reading it. I ain't teaching nothing. Right, I think that's everything here. I still need blood of some kind. Have you checked inside your body? Do you know what? I haven't. Well, something doesn't sound good. Head is pounding, arms are shaking. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Hello. Most of the store's out over there. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. The blood! Blood! No. Yes! We got the ingredients! And... Come on. Nope. Pick it up. The final piece of the orb! Yay! Right. Now I need a lab. Of some kind, I guess. That doesn't seem good. Back to the nave. Feared I'd begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the wall.
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Yeah, I am very much willing to do that.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know it.
However, pretty sure I need to get into here to do it. And I can't.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
So, is there somewhere else? Is there somewhere else?
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
I'm just going to Alt-Tab out for a second and look this up because I just want to make sure that I've got everything. Okay, got that. Yeah. The transepts did all that. Okay. I literally just need to proceed. Apparently. I can't do it right now.
But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tongue.
Uh-oh! Run away! Sleep. Sleep. What? So I didn't die, which is good. He used to spend all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping father with his work. In his mind, he was like, I don't know. And as long as he kept talking, okay, so we're still alive, which is good. And we're in jail.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you.
Thanks.
I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Okay. I say we wait here. Can't see what could possibly go wrong. Right? Just wait here. So how's everyone's day going? I'm just going to double check that this is what I think it is. Because there's 3 endings to the game, right? However, there is technically a 4th ending, I think. And that's to die here. I believe I heard something about that. Because you know how in was it Far Cry 4? Where you just wait and you get an ending for the game, but you have to wait like 30 minutes real time. I need to double check and see if I can wait here. So I'm doing this on my phone, not on my PC, because it's still going to be ticking over time here. Whereas if I move away from, if I for Alt Tab, it's not the active window, so it won't continue, I believe. Oh? Ah! Hello. Okay. There is an ending for this. It involves waiting here for 20 minutes. So, I do want to show it off. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave this running. And I'm just gonna make myself a cup of tea, honestly. So we're gonna take a short break, but instead of me going on the BRB screen, I'm just gonna leave it here because we've been going for about another hour since the last break, and then it'll be counting down the time till this ending shows, and then if it's not 20 minutes and it happens while I'm away, at least it'll be recorded on stream, and you'll get to see it. So I shall be back in a few minutes. Everyone stretch, everyone hydrate, and take care of yourselves. Da, 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 da. And we're back. AFK streams for the win. Require copy. Back momentarily. It's really getting all gross in here now, isn't it? It's pulsating. Ew. Ew. Well, it's been a bit over 3 hours since I eaten, and I don't have a banana still.
Please, let me go.
Are we just remembering all the horrible things we've done? Anyway, today I have chili coated peanuts. So we're just remembering all the horrible things we've done to people.
I'll never tell you.
Oh?
Thank you, my friend. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
I did it! And I got an achievement for it! I got the quitter achievement! Worth it! Now, nobody can be mad at me because I showed off something cool about this game. I showed off the 4th ending! And I got an achievement for it. So Mash, who we all know loves her trophies, cannot be mad at me for the decisions that I've made here today. Tier 299. I need to write that down. All lowercase. That's going to be important. Just so you know. These peanuts are spicy. Mash does love trophies, yeah. I know. Very little known fact about Mash.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I.
Yes, actually.
Do you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do.
Rude!
You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
So, how do we get out of here? The door is locked. Can I climb through here? Oh. It is not loose enough. Is there a crack in the wall? Oh, hang on, what? Whoa! Okay. And this door's open! Yay! We got out! That was easy. Oh. A well? Wouldn't be out of character, I love pickles. Well, we know that. Come on. I love the fact that you can see that changed size. Note. Last prisoner note. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and my time will pass without effort. I begin to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. Give me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only someone reach from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Yeah, well, I don't think that worked out for you, buddy, but it might work out for me. Okay, that one got me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It might not have been too visible, but that one did get me. Okay. Laudanum. Bucket. Right, we have a bucket, which means we probably put it on this and probably lower it. Come on! I literally just had the rope. There we go. Okay. I have no idea what this is for, but it's what makes the most sense right now. I've got a bucket of water.
He deserves it.
There's a key in the pipe, but it can't be reached. Wait. Wait. Yes. Oh no! Oh no! That's a run! That's a run! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy! Eee! Help! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Being chased, being chased. That music. Door. We did it! I don't know who this person is. Oh! Braceman Wisdom Grand Adventure in Algeria. Is Hazel our loved one? Is Hazel like our wife, or is it our daughter? Question mark. Hazel's Daniel's sister. Alexander became out and he didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage. Is that about us?
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing
No
in
worries,
on me,
Beast.
and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
Oh no.
Took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others.
Daniel,
As he went to
why?
take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
Daniel, no.
We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Daniel. Oh, Daniel. Trying to stop me to hear a whisper. If we thought that Daniel couldn't be redeemed before, that just proves it. Ah, rude.
Get away!
The lights have all gone out. Right, so it looks like actually I could just finish the game right now. Yeah. Laboratory. So that's a crank. That's a press to crush something there. That's a Bunsen burner. So if I put that... Blood needs to be purified before putting anything else into it. Do that here. This is correct. Incomplete tonic. Covered in mucus. Yes. Yes. Okay. And so that must mean... Come on. Yes, there is something there. Where's tonic? We did it! Okay. Hey, Gripper!
I suddenly lost it. The castle trembled, and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
It is, I've been there.
Quickly, off with the head. And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
Okay. How does I...
My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Okay. Do you have a saw? No.
I've always hoped fire would return.
Need to find
Give me a
one.
second
This is
chance.
new.
But so does I.
Is there something in here? Bone saw! That'll do it. Right, that won't budge. Ah! Ah! Another place of blood. So if I hadn't got blood before, this would let me get blood. Oh, that's helpful game. Thank you. That's some good game design. Come on.
You're a good boy, and I appreciate your
You
compliment.
call me a good
But I
boy.
believe you have more important things.
Yes, I know I have more important things to deal with. I was trying to find a saw so I could cut your head off. God. Right. Let's go. We've done everything. If you are lurking,
Shouldn't trust him.
I wouldn't lurk anymore right now. We are about to hit the end game. There are 3 endings left to get. A bad ending, a neutral ending, and a good ending. The Restorer. And we can now go through. Is there a way for me to save the game manually? There is not. Okay. The orb does not by itself remove the barrier. Something must be done with the machinery. Wait, there's more to do! God damn it. It was down one of these. I think it was that one over there. Homie, are you dipping pickles in coffee again? We told you about this last time. That's a new note.
1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Yep. That's what you became. That's what you became, Daniel. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ah, I can get in here now. Neat. What do I do? What do I do? Not large enough, but that means I've got the right idea. Too small. That's probably too small. What can I use? Alright, ooh. Yeah, definitely need a laudanum. I've got plenty, let's have two. I get this? No. I need something substantial. Is there something on the other side? God damn it. Okay, maybe not. I need a big, beefy boy something to stop the cogs. I doubt this will work, but I can try it. Yeah, that's strong. Big beefy boy blue 25. I mean, it's true.
You'll never see it coming.
Like, that looks perfect, but I can't pick it up. Rock? That worked! That worked! Oh no. Extra dose of laudanum? Yeah, why not? It's only 20% opium after all. What's the worst that could happen by having a little extra? Exactly. Thank you, Pommy! Thank you for the quote. Okay, he's going away. And he's going exactly where I need to be. Thanks, Magic. I was pooping. Let's go the other way. Please go the other way. Please go the other way. Please go the other way so I can sneak past you. Where I wish I had something I could pick up. God damn you. He's just chilling out there. Not sure if you made or if it's out of RPS both, but only bad time, can't push the fast.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, 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 run! To the inner sanctum! He had turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain of the story, but she didn't deserve to die. Even he could see it. No one can trust a farce, indeed. Alright, Alexander. Time to end this. Hello.
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
As it turns out, you can. I have no idea what I just did. You what? I have no recollection of any of this part of the game. Here comes the shadow, do-do-do-do, to the orb chamber! Alexander saw that the evening had taken a toll on his friend's mind and barred him from the inner sanctum. He could no longer be trusted to be part of the ritual. And here we
I was
are.
wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
So, we're going for the first ending, which is to stand here and do nothing. Yeah, I won't look at his penis. No one can trust a fart. 1 second they're there, next moment they're gone with the wind. Truer words have never been spoken. Come on, get it over with. I want to clear this ending so I can get the next one. Just to show you, yes, these are interactable. Have you given any more thought to continuing the series after this? Yes, I have been considering what to sort of do next. I'm thinking what I might do is I might put a poll up on TYG for what people want to see, because obviously after this I do still need to finish Prince of Persia, and then that'll be at least the original Sands of Time trilogy completed, and I'm not that far away from the end, I don't think, and at some point I would like to go through the Forgotten Sands and the 2006 remake?
A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home.
Yep. Yeah, you can. So that's at least 2 more games of Prince of Persia.
Solitaire. You won't be able to enter. You are still tainted, branded by the shadow. It will consume you either way.
Well, sacrifice allowed Alexander to escape.
Please, let me go.
And now it's time to meet our fate. And this is the bad ending. Well, once again, basically, we sacrifice ourselves. Or just
Thank you, my friend.
unable to do anything.
Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
So that's the first of the main endings. Okay, so that also gives me TYR 299. Cool. So yeah, so there's plenty of other Prince of Persia games I want to play, but obviously there's Soma, the next game Frictional put out.
I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? No, don't do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Maybe I'm saving mine.
Come on, fall over. Oh, this one?
Stop.
Yes!
You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you.
Get stuffed, Alexander!
You killed us both.
If I'm going down, you're going down with me, boy! Oh, bye! Bye-bye, Alexander. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back.
So this is like the only ending I've seen.
You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary. I knew it was my purgatory, hellfire made to wash away my sins.
Can't wash away your sins, boy.
There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
Alexander's definitely an evil guy. He's not a great guy. But you're no better, Daniel. You're no better. You are also a piece of scum. (1KE271). Yeah, I'm going old school with this. So anyway, yeah, I've been thinking about Nightmare Before Christmas, maybe? So I could play Soma, I could play Machine for Pigs. So I'm thinking I'll put a poll up on the TYG Discord.
I see Agrippa convinced you to run
If anyone's
some
interested.
errands. Tell me, is everything nice and
Was there a code for
clear
dying in
now?
prison? Yes, but it was the TYR299. So it's the same code as the just getting swallowed by the shadow ending. It's the same ending, just at a
Are you
different
so
point in the
blind
story.
that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
So the portal's not open yet. But when it does open, we can use Agrippa's head and throw it in. And that gives us the good ending. Yeah, if people aren't already, please join the Treat Your Geek Discord. And, you know, there's lots of stuff posting there. It's a huge community of people all working together and helping each other out. It's a brilliant place. And we'll sometimes post polls like what people want to see next and have discussions about it. So, if you're interested, yeah, I might also put a poll up on the Treat Your Geek YouTube. We'll see, but certainly go at least put one up on the Discord. Find out, you know, what if there's anything people would like to see in particular. I'm not going to give complete free reign, because otherwise you just end up with like 17 people answering with 17 different answers, and you get nowhere. So give like 3 choices.
Do you see it?
There it is.
A whole other world.
Yeah, you did. No, come on. That's open.
I can finally return home. But you, I'm sorry.
Get yeeted.
You fool! You have ruined us.
So much like the previous ending. Except that happens as well. Hello? Pussies?
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
No spoilers, Magic. And there we go. That is the end of Amnesia The Dark Descent. Mostly. So, those codes at the end of each of the endings. There's one more to come at the end of this ending. They are used as the key to unlock a secret file in your in the game's library on your PC. So we'll be looking at that, and we'll be looking at a few other little bits and pieces. So there is Amnesia Justine, which I believe is in this version of the game, and that's a rather short experience that I've never played, but ties into all of this. So that I will be looking at, as well as the additional content next week, as well as a few other little bits and pieces to do with this game and why it's still being played today, but not necessarily in the way you'd think. And here we go. So Richard Topping as Daniel, Sam Mowry, Alexander, Bill Corkery as Agrippa, Eric Newsom as Herbert, Lani Minella as Girl and Mother, Mark Biaggi as the Innocent Man, Dave Rivas as Man in the Morgue, and Dan Zulo as Wilhelm and Thugs. And then you've got the beta testers and stuff like that, and Q&A and translation. Like Replicant? Replicant broke my heart so many times, then gave me joy, then hurt me again. Yeah, Replicant does that. As does Automata. So yeah, that's just a Yoko Taro thing. Okay, ODN 314. Did you get all 5 endings in Replicant, Pommy? Automata is for after Lego Horizon. You're going to enjoy Automata a lot more because you've played Replicant, I'll tell you that much. All 5, yes. So yeah, you're really going to enjoy Automata a lot more because you've played Replicant. Like, I played Automata first and then played Replicant. And it's still good to play it that way. Because Automata is the better game in every way, basically. But so, like, to play Replicant, you might start playing Replicant and go, this is rubbish. Because the gameplay is rubbish, and the story starts off quite weak, and the quests are just all fetch quests and absolute nonsense. And it's like, maybe not. So if you get started with Automata, you're already invested in the story, and that's likely to carry you through Replicant more. But the links between Replicant and Automata mean so much more when you've played Replicant first. First Replicant took a bit to get me drawn in. Yeah. Played ending E, it was so passionate and I cried. I played after I got the fibro diagnosis, so I was fragile and kinase speech owned. So much about Kaine's character. Like, the song Kinase Salvation. Until the bit with the spear in Vice's room, I rage spammed Pink. Yeah. I could talk about, like, Nia for, like, hours. So, I'm not going to do that. We're here to talk about Amnesia. I'll talk a bit more about my thoughts about the game, the characters, the storytelling and stuff like that as I'm going through things next week, as we sort of wrap up this retrospective with a bit of, like I say, talking about the behind the scenes of things, my thoughts on it, and the longevity of, not the series, this particular game. So, let's see who's live! Thank you everybody so much for being here and joining me today. I know it's been a reasonably long stream, but you've watched me get all 4 endings. Technically there's only 3, but it's 4. The 4th one gave me an achievement, which means it counts as another ending. So there we go. Raid! Who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? And also question mark. Sausage isn't working, so I'm just gonna type the So there's the raid message. Sounds the alarms. It's a TYG raid. And feel free to add all manner of emotes and stuff like that after that. Next stream will be multiplayer on Saturday. Last night as well, we released for everybody TYG Talks K-Pop Demon Hunters, which had Eminog and JG Plays making their debut on the pre-recorded side of TYG, which is all very exciting. Let's see, who we're going to see. Who's live? We saw Dr. James last time, so let's go see Atru. Mod extraordinaire! So, let him know that you are now his problem, and give him all your love. We'll be back again Saturday. But until then, enjoy all the rest of the content on the YouTubes. See you next time. Love you, bye, folks.